Big hands. I'm Laura Rody, and this is Nikki. Hoo-ha.
Okay, ready?
Hoo-ha. Big hands.
You like my hoo-ha? People always say you use this cheap champagne for it, and I'm like, nah.
Can I be the chocolate dipper? Because that's all I really care about. Oh, this is going to be fucking bomb.
Ready?
This is good. Hey guys, I'm Laura.
And I'm Nikki. We are two besties traveling the world, navigating being moms, wives, and lady bosses of our own businesses.
While many believe we're doing this gracefully, the truth is we're actually surviving off of champagne and adventure.
There is never a dull moment, and we know there are many wives, moms, and lady boss besties going through the same adventures.
Join us weekly as we feature new bubbly, and we share the truths about what it takes to be a wife, mom, lady boss, and FAF. Hey everybody, I'm Laura Rody and this is Nikki Betts, and today's episode, in honors of Valentine's Day, we're going to keep this quick and to the point, just like all us women like it.
Let's be honest, you're my true Valentine.
Aw, you're my true Valentine.
But we are going to show you how to make a chocolate-covered strawberry chips, which is delicious because who doesn't like hot fudge? I do. Yes. Okay, so first thing that you do, you dip your glass like this. So you get chocolate on. You gotta twist
it first.
That's what he said. So you dip your glass in and you twirl it around so you get the chocolate on, and then you dip it in the sprinkles.
Kind of like making a
the
margarita.
Valentine's Day sprinkles. So I'm gonna be honest, I just took my Christmas sprinkles and mixed them together. You can use regular Valentine's sprinkles, but you know, I don't use sprinkles that often, so we don't need to do that.
For all of you who know that I'm on a diet right now, you're not going to tell my personal trainer that this is happening.
Chocolate's good for you.
I'm definitely drinking this.
Chocolate's good for you. So in here, I already did it ahead of time because otherwise it's really loud and takes time. 10 strawberries and a cup of Godiva liqueur chocolate. You can use white chocolate if you want, but I like dark chocolate. Because dark chocolate's good.
I love dark chocolate.
So you pour just a little bit in. That was kind of like a lot. And usually you have like a better pourer than this, but yeah.
I need more.
Makeshift. No, you don't. Because then you put your champs in. You pour into here. And I forgot to stir. I need to stir. A knife.
Ladies in the back, we have a stir.
Hey friends. Thanks, Hannah Banana. So you do this. And then you, oh, you need more.
I told
you. Oops, party foul.
Just
there we
lick
go.
it up.
And then you mix it up a little bit. So it does get a little strawberry chunky, whatever, because of the liqueur and the strawberries. And then a garnish. Just, it's split in half already.
It is.
A little strawberry.
Always prepared.
Why not? You always be prepared. Mine needs a little bit more because it's a little... I suck at life today. That's okay though, we'll survive.
Looks better with the bubbles.
While we enjoy these delicious, messy things that I decided to make a mess of, we are going to talk about marriage. Cheers, my friends.
To that.
Let's try this deliciousness.
Tell me how you and Drew met. Move this over here. Now.
Oh my god. Way too good. That tastes like deliciousness.
Oh my god.
Right? Like, give me all of it.
Guys, this is so delicious.
You gotta make this. Oh, that's really good. Wow. Can we end the episode
now?
What
kind of chocolate is that?
It's hot fudge. Yes. So, how Drew and I met. Drew and I met, yeah, we made a little mess.
I need a napkin.
Drew and I met from his best friend and my best friend, actually at my best friend's birthday dinner. And I literally heard him come in. You know this already?
No, I'm saying that I'm technically your best friend.
Well, yes, but my college best friend. Sorry, Jen. She's gonna be like, Nikki!
Jen, don't hate me.
So I literally heard him whisper to his best friend, she looks like your sister. And I'm like, what? I look like who? I look like nobody except for this girl. So,
except for your best friend.
Anyway, time passes a few months, and he did ask me out a couple times before that, and I said no because I was moving to Minneapolis. So I was like, no, I'm good. I'm moving to Minneapolis to finish school. It's all good.
And then I chased you.
I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. I chased you. Literally went to
story.
Minneapolis and didn't see him for like 3 weeks since I moved. And he MySpaces me. Anybody know what MySpace is? I should have brought that picture up. Like
My
literally.
MySpace name was All Eyes on Me.
My MySpace is probably embarrassing. We don't want to bring that shit up. So he messaged me on MySpace. He's like, hey, want to come down to by Tara's apartment and take you to dinner? I'm like, sure, why not? Had off of work and I was bored, so I'm like, okay, fine. Go down there, and then from there we had dinner. Night took its place, and his first
Night
kiss
took its place, guys. That's gonna be the code word.
It did. So, but how that happened was we were in a bar, and one of our, like, not friends, but acquaintances that we both knew was, like, chasing him around bars. And he goes, oh my God, she's here. You gotta kiss me. Drunk me was like, okay. Fine. Okay. So next day I go back to Minneapolis and doing my thing. And guess who chases me to Minneapolis every weekend for 3 months straight?
Drew Betts.
He does. He hates this story because he doesn't like to admit it that he chased his wife.
It's okay. Matt chased me too, so he likes to tell everybody it was the complete opposite story. But
he does
everybody
actually say that.
Yes, he's a liar. If you ever hear that story, it's a lie.
Drew chased me to Minneapolis, and about 8 months later, we bought a house together, and it's happily ever after that. 14 years later, here we are.
Two beautiful girls.
Yes. 10 years of marriage, 14 years together. Like, who would have thunk it? Ugh. Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah, that is a long time. I don't know how you
Kind of
do
gives me hard aspirations.
And you've been married for 10 years.
10 years.
Wow. We just celebrated our 7-year anniversary, Matt and I.
And tell me about your wedding day.
Oh, actually, my wedding day was pretty beautiful. We got married under the Christmas tree in Rockefeller Center with our entire family there. It was, well, I wouldn't say our entire family, but
it was
our most important family.
This goes back to
all the people who weren't there. You're still important. You still came to my
average of your 5.
Yes, my main 5 were there, and it was incredible. And the next day, we had a party at the Italian club, and I wore this beautiful dress. I wore a gown. Everybody in the city was calling me a princess. And when I signed my marriage certificate, they were playing "Marry Me" in the middle of Rockefeller Center. So it was incredible. Best day of my life.
Weren't you like 2 hours late too, though?
Yeah, I was definitely like 3 hours late to my own wedding. We got stuck in traffic getting from Connecticut to New York City because we took a party bus. Thankfully, the gentleman who married us waited for us. He did charge me an extra $200, but hey, at least he waited.
Worth it.
At least he waited 3 hours for us all to get there. And then the guards were so kind because they moved everybody out of the way and they sectioned off a spot for us right underneath the tree. It was just,
beautiful.
It was incredible.
We should have had a picture.
What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?
Founders Club, probably, I think. So, with you. Let's be honest. So yes, we're probably gonna go to Valentine's Day with our kids to Founders Club, where we are members at, and enjoy a delicious dinner, and then drink some champs and go home and have chocolate.
You got a little bit of a sprinkle there.
Sprinkles are staying there. Yeah, it's good.
It's the thing you've ever done for Drew. It's a hard one, especially, you know.
Because I'm the sweetest thing there is. Actually, probably last year. So he's always wanted to go to Costa Rica. And I decided, what was it, December? When was it? I don't know.
Sprung it on me.
I did.
Hey,
I'm like,
leaving.
I did. Bye, bitch. So I literally booked Costa Rica in a couple weeks and said I'm going to surprise him. The glory of that, I do all my bills so he couldn't see it.
He didn't even know he was going.
No, he knew we were going somewhere because it was
Or how
blocked
much
off.
you spent.
It wasn't that much. He had it blocked off on his calendar, and it was the most amazing trip. We went zip lining, which I'm terrified of heights. Like, the man got me up on a hill cliff to zip line.
I saw pictures of you. If anybody knows Nikki, when Nikki gets scared or when like she's truly focused on something, her eyes fucking beat out of her face. She's like this.
I'm terrified I'm gonna die.
If you ever see a picture of her and she looks like she's gonna explode in her face, it's because she's either scared or like extremely focused on what she's doing.
So I literally had an anxiety attack, but I made it and I did it. And then we horsebacked up a mountain to And then we walked down a mile to this beautiful waterfall. It was gorgeous. We took a coffee bean tour, and it was fun. It was good. Mineral hot springs, amazing.
Your pictures look beautiful.
It was great. It was a good time. And he was so surprised. We got to the airport. He's like, where are we really going? I'm like, I don't know.
Where did you tell him you were going? Because I forgot where you told him you were going.
I really don't remember.
Now I remember. This was a whole big surprise.
But when we got to the airport, I realized, oh shit, they're gonna ask him when we go through security where we're going. And I'm like, okay, I gotta tell you. So.
By the way, they did that to me in Europe, and I was like, I don't know, my friend booked it. You don't know where you're going in Europe for 3 weeks? Nope. Let me pull out my binder and I'll tell you.
Legit had a binder.
Like, this is real life.
But yeah, so it was beautiful. What was the sweetest thing you've ever done for Matt?
Oh God. Well, I used to be a kind person. I used to be nice and loving. And when that
Still are.
When that day came, when that day was there, when I was a nice girl, it was our first Valentine's Day together, and he had a townhome over in Lakewood Ranch. And this was when he was flying me down every month. And it happened to be that he flew me down. It was Valentine's Day. He was out working, and I had decorated the entire house in candles and rose petals.
Aww.
And I know, it was really good actually, but I did it and it was beautiful, and I would never ever do that again. Sorry, Matt, but no.
Laura!
I just wouldn't. I'm just not that girl anymore.
Sorry, Matt.
But it was so nice, and I had cooked his favorite meal, and God, I remember the days where I used to be able to cook. I can't do that anymore. Somebody cooks all my meals for me.
That's like an all-day affair now.
Yeah, I can't do that. I don't have the time for that anymore.
Cook,
but that was probably
he loved it.
Yeah.
What's the sweetest thing he's ever done for you?
Oh my God. You really gotta know? I don't know. That's a good question. We should ask him, but he's not here.
They are working.
They are working.
Like they should be.
Yeah, like they should be. Because someone has to run the business from the opera.
It's true. They really do.
God.
I really don't even know.
I don't know.
Oh, Drew tried. He really, for our 10 years.
Drew tried! Did you hear that, Drew? You tried, which means you really didn't actually complete your task.
For our 10-year, he tried. He tried to take me away, and then I ended up booking the trip because.
Oh, and then I ended up going.
No, you didn't. That's Islamorada.
Oh,
we
yeah,
were
I heard
supposed
about
to.
that.
So in Hard Rock, not Tampa, Fort Lauderdale, they just opened this beautiful new resort and spa. And he really wanted to go there for our 10-year, and he's like, this is where we're going. I'm like, did you book a reservation? He goes, no, we're just gonna go. I'm like,
No, that's not how it works.
that
Not in our area.
happen in Florida. Maybe in Iowa, but in Florida, you don't just book a trip like right before you go.
2 days before you go,
So,
because everything's
literally,
already booked
this was literally the day before we're supposed to be leaving, and I'm like, where are we gonna go? He goes, okay, how about Chica Lodge in Islamorada? I'm like, okay, fine. So I go online and I get it all booked. So he tried, he planned the time away.
Try.
He just didn't get through.
Because I tried to book something for you. He was like, I got this. I'm like, are you sure? Because if you don't got this, you're in big trouble. So just let me know.
It was still wonderful. I ended up with food poisoning and ruined half of our trip. But yeah, God love him. That I almost took a picture of me lying on the bathroom floor with food poisoning and him in bed, like on his phone.
Oh God.
This is 10 years, people. 10 years of marriage is
what it
your
looks
husband
like.
sitting next to you when you're horribly ill. But cheers, bitch.
Cheers. Happy
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Go love your friends and your significant others.
Go love your friends, because she really only loves me.
And your kids. Make it special for them. That's probably my favorite thing.
Yeah.
Is Valentine's Day with
Your
kids.
kids.
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Bye.
If you want some, just come over yourself. So there's 3 bottles open.
Ridiculous.
Let's be honest. You're my true Valentine. I'm gonna say that.
Short and sweet, just like all us women like it. This segment is it short and sweet.
So you say that, and I'll be like, let's be honest.
Is it short and sweet, like all us women like it? No need to waste more time. Or
Yes.
like quick and to the point.
Don't pour though, because we gotta do this first.
Oh, not pouring.
Okay.
That bird was fully mine.
Dude.